Why do people who skip breakfast have a higher risk of cardiovascular disease related deaths and all cause related deaths? So looking at some of the possible mechanisms, one is that it is against the circadian rhythm. So as per that, the most we should have food say between 1 to 2 hours after waking up, the first meal, and then the last meal should be had early. So that is around sunset or maybe little after that, and then one can fast in the night. But those who skip breakfast, they tend to start eating late, and they usually have late dinners also, which doesn't fit with the circadian rhythm. And also it has been found that people who skip breakfast, they tend to have more snackings, and usually they are junk foods or unhealthy snackings. So they eat more starchy meals, and also so their eating pattern is generally unhealthy. And then other things, several studies have shown that people who routinely skip breakfast, they may have poorer insulin sensitivity, so they have greater insulin resistance, greater risk of developing type 2 diabetes, higher blood pressure, obesity, and all these are risk factors for both stroke as well as heart attacks. So what it means is that it is best to have breakfast say within 1 to 2 hours of waking up, preferably before 9 a.m. and definitely before 10 a.m. And if you are a person who's practicing intermittent fasting, in that case it may be still, if you are following let's say 16 hours of fasting period, then instead of skipping your breakfast, you could skip your dinner. So you can have the fasting window starting from say 5 p.m. and then till next day 9 a.m. So that would make it about say 16 hours, and then you can have your food between say 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., which is about 8 hours of eating window. So this is better than let's say somebody starts the eating window at 12 noon or 1 p.m. and then goes on till 8 or 9 p.m. So of course, if your lifestyle or working schedule doesn't permit that, that is the second best option. But the best option for intermittent fasting also will be one where you have your breakfast, you have your lunch, and then you have an early dinner. So you wind up say by 5 p.m. or so.